Hello and welcome to another episode of the Two Raccoons in a Trench Coat podcast. I'm today's co-host, some guy with a microphone, joined as always by the illustrious.
Oh, that's a new fancy word to describe me as.
Yeah, I was like, wait, whoa, illustrious.
I
Yeah,
know big words. I know a lot of big words.
yeah. I am some guy with the hat. How is everyone doing? Today, we are joined by someone you've heard before, but not as an official guest. It is.
Either Mrs. microphone, or Emmy is fine.
All right. And how are you doing today, Miss Mike?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm exhausted, and I don't know why, but I'm doing okay. How are you guys?
Doing pretty good. I actually just got over having a horrible sinus infection, as you well know.
You did.
Last week's episode, when we had our theme park correspondent, our theme park correspondent, I had to end the episode a little bit earlier than I originally planned on because I was in such searing agony.
Yeah.
And that very night, we played D&D with our theme park.
With our theme park.
You sure you're
Theme park
recovered there, bud?
I don't think I am.
With our theme park
Correspondent. Thank you. Was like, you should get this special medication you can get at your Walgreens, which is open 24 hours. So I played D&D in agony for like 2 hours.
Which we all told you not to do that.
I know, but I wanted to play. I'm the dungeon master. I wanted to play. We didn't get to play last week. So I went to Walgreens,
Which was my
got
fault.
that, came back. It wasn't your fault. I wasn't feeling good the previous week either, so it would have been the exact same thing. It would have just been me miserable for like 2 hours, then like going to lay down.
Yeah.
So, but how are you doing, some guy with a hat?
Overall, I'm okay. I have to say, I am a little frustrated with all these spam calls from scammers that I'm getting. Do you want to take a guess on how many calls I received in a 5-hour period yesterday?
Okay, what are the 5 hour period? What's the time frame?
11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay. You want to guess first, Miss Microphone?
Yeah, but also that's 7 hours, not 5 hours.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Um,
I don't do numbers. I'm not a number guy.
57.
Okay.
I was gonna guess 20.
Oh, wow. I guess I'm overselling how dramatic this is then. It was 12, which
That's
Oh,
still
not
a
as
high
bad.
number.
still high.
Yeah, not as bad as what you guys just guessed, but my God, I wanted to smash my phone. It was
Yeah, that's like a typical work day for me because I answer the phones at my day job, and a lot of them are solicitors asking for about two specific people, and they go directly to their voicemails. I go pound and pump their extension in, and I'm like, yep, nope. Oh yeah, 1 minute. Pound, 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 pound. Yeah, you're not getting them. Hang up.
So all your job is just pounding people over the phone all day?
Well, that's not what I said.
Okay, hold on. We made a backshots joke at D&D and you left the channel. You don't get to come in here making off-color jokes all of a sudden.
I made the joke because I didn't understand.
It was like,
it was
he
a
didn't understand
misunderstanding
what his
of
joke
what the
was.
entire term meant.
we had to figure out what he meant.
And if you recall, after I did a bit of my own research, I went back into the chat and I was like, hey guys, I just fully learned what this term
Y'all are a
means.
bunch of sinners.
Whoops.
You know what energy that gives?
Hmm.
When Markiplier and his friends are playing Uno, and then Wade is like, yeah, cream pie. And then they're like, Wade. And he's like, what? I don't know what that is. Same energy.
You know, I once played Uno with Markiplier, Bob, and Wade.
Oh, yes. I do remember this.
I'm in an episode.
Technically, you are.
Technically, I'm in an episode.
Oh, wow.
Well, there's an
So
AI bot thing with your name, with your legal government
with
name.
my legal government name, and it looks like me.
Yeah, and it's really funny hearing them swear on the TV.
They're swearing my name.
It sounds like someone's really angry at you.
Blank, why would you do this? Don't do
Fuck
this!
you, fuck you.
All right.
I'm just...
Getting into the
all right.
episode proper. before we
Mhm.
do our little trivia segment, I think it's time we brought back Comment Wrap Up as a segment. If you recall, Comment Wrap Up is a point in time in the episode which we take a comment from the previous episode and review it a little bit. Now, this comment
Uh-oh.
doesn't come in from any writing, but it was made by our guest today, Miss Microphone. And the comment I want to bring up is you actually agree with my ranking of the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Is that correct?
Oh yes, that is correct. With a little caveat between movies, 1 and 2, I think it was, because they're both very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I just wanted to put that out there that more people agree with our side than would say that 5 is better than 4. So anyway, I'm ending the segment there before any more comments can be made.
Well, no time to rebuttal. We're moving
rebuttal.
on.
Now's the point in time of the episode which we get into trivia. I know for a fact I don't have to explain the trivia to any of you because, along with myself and the co-host for today's episode, some guy with a mic, we're in every episode. And believe it or not, in some capacity, Miss Microphone is in every episode as well.
I am. I'm lurking in the background.
Right.
Trying to not get spoilers for myself.
All right. So in the off chance you don't know how our trivia works, I'm going to ask each of our contestants one at a time, 5 questions. They'll have 60 seconds to answer. The time starts after I ask the first question, and if they don't know, it's recommended that they pass to save time. Now, usually we let the guests go first, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Who wants to go first for this one?
I'll let the lady go first.
Correct.
I'll be a gentleman. All right, I'm gonna set my headphones down. I am walking away from the studio desk. I'm gonna take my phone with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk out the studio, and that way I won't be able to hear. As long as you don't scream your answers, I won't be able to hear them.
Bye. All right, yeah. So now that he's gone, 5 is the worst movie of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah,
It's
agreed. Agreed.
It's the worst.
Okay, are you ready?
I am.
All right. Who directed 2008's Iron Man?
I have absolutely no idea. Pass.
James Rhodes holds what rank in the Air Force?
Oh, I should know this because I see. Oh, it's not a corporal. I don't think it's captain.
What element is used in the early models of the arc reactor that ends up poisoning Tony Stark?
Oh, it's not adamantium. That's the X-Men one. Vibranium?
What suit was used as the base model for War Machine?
Was it his, makeshift one from the... Oh, my chair's squeaking. From the, what's it called? The cave.
At the end of Iron Man 3, Harley is given a weapon that fires what as a projectile?
In 3?
Correct. Time.
Yeah, I don't know
let
that
you...
one. I would have said a rocket launcher, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. You can go ahead and grab the co-host. I'm going to write down your time.
All right. I will grab Mr. Mike. One moment.
All right, and I'm back in the studio. So, how did my fiance do?
You know, I asked her some questions. She answered some questions, and I wrote down her
Put it on
time.
hold for just one more second. One more second. I'm back.
Right.
Can I?
Oh, yep.
Are we doing trivia now?
Yep.
We just made Patreon content for you. Don't worry.
Oh, good. Good.
All right, I'll be back.
All right, I'm back. I apologize. I had a phone call to take, a very important business call.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Everything okay?
raccoon business. Yeah.
All right. Are you in the trivia answering questions mode?
I am. I'm set. I am ready to rock and roll.
Good, because I want to ask you some questions starting now. Who directed 2008's Iron Man?
That'd be James Gunn.
James Rhodes holds what rank in the Air Force?
He is a master sergeant.
What element is used in the early models of the arc reactor that ends up poisoning Tony Stark?
Magnesium.
What suit was used as the base model for War Machine?
That would be the Iron Suit 2.
At the end of Iron Man 3, Harley is given a weapon that fires what as a projectile?
Iron Man 3?
Correct.
Grenades. I don't know.
All right. That is your time. You can go ahead and welcome our guest back into the studio.
I will go fetch the guest. Come on in, guest.
There are children playing outside.
There are. We live in a safe neighborhood.
Yeah, they're like in the street, and I'm like, oh my god, I could never.
I mean, we're in a neighborhood.
We also don't have sidewalks.
That's true.
Okay, I have a feeling I did terrible.
Oh, I got, I think, 0 right.
I think I also maybe got 1.
Oh god, this was a hard one, and I really like these movies.
I know. Well, really like is strong for 3.
Okay, so whatever.
Well, I mean, we all know his opinions on sequels that are supposedly not good, and, but all right.
Yeah.
I'll fight both of you barehanded.
Please do. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Question 1. Who directed 2008's Iron Man? Our guest passed, and our co-host said James Gunn. The answer is Jon Favreau.
That's true.
Isn't James Gunn, didn't he do the...
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I was like...
And Superman.
And he wrote
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
live-action Scooby-Doo movies.
Oh,
Yep.
he did?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why they're so good. That and Matthew Lillard.
Yep. Question number 2. James Rhodes holds what rank in the Air Force? Mr. Microphone said a captain, I believe. Is that what you said?
No, I said, I think I said corporal because I didn't think
Corporal.
he was a captain.
Corporal. That's right. I wrote that down wrong. Doesn't really matter. Some guy with a mic said Master Sergeant. The answer, Colonel James Rhodes.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was close with corporal. I was close.
Yep.
In language, you were close. Not in rank.
Not in rank, but the mouth feel
Yeah.
of the word.
That's fair.
Question number 3. We're currently all tied up 0-0, and some guy with a mic is in the lead. What element is used in the early models of the arc reactor that ends up poisoning Tony Stark? Mr. Microphone said vibranium, which is an element known in the MCU.
Well, at least I almost said adamantium, and I went, no, that's the other one. That's the
Correct.
X-Men.
Some guy with
Wolverine.
a mic said magnesium. The answer is palladium.
Oh, that's
Palladium?
right.
He was
Palladium,
suffering
yeah.
from palladium poisoning in Iron Man 2.
Yep.
Oh, I don't think I actually knew that. I don't think I paid
Well,
close
it's part of,
enough
it's part of
attention.
Iron Man 2, so.
Oh, that's probably why.
No blasphemy will be accepted for Iron Man 2 in this podcast. Thank you. Question number 4. What suit was used as the base model for War Machine? Miss Microphone said the cave armor, which I will accept as Mark 1.
Yeah.
Some guy with a mic said the Mark 2. The Mark 2 is correct.
Yes.
Oh.
I said Iron Suit 2, not Mark 2, but I did.
I know
But
what
you
you
know
meant.
what I meant.
Yeah.
I know what you
I
meant.
said the cave suit. I said the one
Yeah.
he made in the cave.
Yeah, which-
with
yeah,
the
I
car
would-
battery and the...
Which was Mark
With
1, so it's close
scraps!
enough to Mark 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 1-0. Going into the final question at the end of Iron Man 3, Harley is given a weapon that fires what as a projectile? Now, calling this thing a weapon might have thrown you off. However, I don't really know what else to call it without giving it away. Miss Microphone, you said a rocket launcher right after you ran out of time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some guy with a mic said grenades. It was a potato launcher.
Oh, I think I get a half point.
No.
I had launcher in the name of the thing I
That
named.
does it. He asked what the
Launcher-
projectile was, not what the weapon was.
Yeah.
He said saying weapon threw us off.
Yeah, that's fine. But technically, a potato cannon would be considered a weapon.
Well, first of all,
Do you
it's
want?
not
Do
a
you want
potato
half a
Listen.
point?
cannon.
All right, fine. I'll give you half a point.
I'll
Some
still
guy with a mic
lose?
wins 1 to
Yeah.
half.
Yes, thank you for my half point. I was like, I'm still losing. You're winning either way.
Yeah,
don't
I
if
know,
you're
but I want to win by
arguing.
more.
No.
Listen, okay, it's not about winning. It's about making sure no one else has any fun.
Okay.
That's
I
that's
know
how
I know he can imagine my face right now.
that's how I play Warzone. Whenever I play games like that, I don't play to win. I play to make sure someone else has a bad time.
You want me to have a bad time and still marry you?
It's my podcast.
Oh, I guess. Okay. Are you hosting this one? Go ahead. Take it away. What's your first point of topic here today, some guy with the mic? I'm interested to hear what you have prepared for this one.
It's your podcast.
All right, so going into this, first off, let's make the most important point we're going to have all night is Iron Man 1 kicks off the Marvel Cinematic Universe, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And it kicks it off with AC/DC's Back in Black, which is arguably one of the best songs of all time.
You know what song it also was in? Megamind. And it was great in Megamind.
Well,
That is also true.
It's funny you bring that up because in my notes, the only note I have for this, I have AC/DC, hell yeah, as one of my notes. So yeah, agreed.
That's funny.
Anyway, what are the other notes you have for this episode that you prepared?
So I think in terms of movie, I think this is one of the honest movies that goes 1, 2, 3 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think that 1 gets a lot of extra love because I feel like 1 has a lot more meme potential. But I think artfully speaking, I think 2 is a superior film. Because I think they really cut their teeth with Iron Man 1. Going into 2, they took what they learned and they just kind of like expanded it. Which I didn't like the story for 2 as much, but I did. There's a lot more cool moments in 2.
Yeah.
And then 3 is just kind of there.
I feel like 2's the one where he gets drunk in the penthouse, right?
Yeah.
For his birthday.
Yep.
I feel like they touched on a lot more like, what would Elon Musk do if he was in this situation? And there's no way he wouldn't get drunk and put the suit on and then make a ruckus of everything. And also, like, he's dealing with, like, government contracts. And, like, there's, like, that kind of, like, more realistic aspect of, like, all right, we have this thing. What do we do with it?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny that you bring up you think 1 is more memeable. Did you forget Sam Rockwell is in the second one?
He is.
Like, I don't speak Russian. Or his entire dance when he comes out to like zero applause.
yeah.
Oh my god, he's one of the best parts of this of Iron Man 2 for me.
Again,
Yeah.
I think 2 is a superior film. I just have a stronger love for the first one because it's the first one. It's like Pokemon. It's like the first generation of Pokemon.
That's fair.
I think
I still like the first roadie better.
okay,
And I will die on this hill.
we'll get into that. Wrapping up why
That was a talking point.
So it's funny. I think you and I are a bit reversed on this. Like, I think 1 is a better film. However, I
Really?
love 2 more. Maybe because
Okay.
it's the first one that I saw, and so there's a bit of bias there. But
Mm-hmm.
I do think the action is a little bit more fun in 2.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay. Terrence Howard versus Don Cheadle. I'm the opposite. I prefer Don Cheadle.
You like the new roadie? I don't know any of the actor names. You're gonna have to help me out. I
Yeah,
don't know any
Don
actor names.
Cheadle.
The way you'll know Don Cheadle is from Bruce 2 films. Yeah, the kids love these Don Cheadle dolls. They'll just get in your van.
Yeah.
That's who Don Cheadle
I
is.
like the old roadie, and I will die on this hill. I don't know why. I just think he is not so like hard edged. Like they make the new roadie.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Like,
been
he's not
20
so-
years.
Yeah, like he's not. I don't know. Old roadie was more like fun. Like he's trying to be, Stark's like friend, but also like I'm in your protection detail, dude. Like we gotta chill out a little bit, but I'll still have fun with you. Like on the airplane, I will let you have fun. I'm not gonna participate in these shenanigans.
Oh, he does participate.
But then he does.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. He does. He does participate.
I think that's a great point. Like, but I also can't see each of them doing what the other one does better. Like, I can't see Don Cheadle doing all of that fun stuff with him. And I also can't see Terrence Howard do the War Machine stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they really changed his character when they changed actors, and, like, it worked, and, like, he does a fine job. I just think it would have been, like, they try to make too many people, I feel like, get on Stark about all of his decisions and everything he does.
Yeah.
And, like, the Avengers already do that. They don't need War Machine to do that, too. They don't need Rhodey to do that as well. Like, he needs someone on his side, I feel like.
He needs a Bucky.
He needs a Bucky, and the first Rhodey would have been his Bucky.
Yeah, I can see that. I can take that argument.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think they had to recast him no matter what, because I think there were like
Mhm.
contract issues with Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
And I think with the situation they were in, they did the best that they could, and it worked out pretty well. in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Don Cheadle as an actor,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm a bit biased on that one.
Yeah. See,
So-
I don't know most actors from anything until we're watching it in our living room, and I go, "Isn't that the guy from like what were we watching?" That it had the Shane from The Walking Dead in it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, John Bernthal.
John Bernthal.
Yeah, and I'm
He's
like-
also the Punisher.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh look, it's the Punisher," and I'm like, "I don't know who that. I don't know which one he was."
You're watching
talking about.
Fury.
Oh
Ah,
yeah, I'm
with
like,
Brad
I don't,
Pitt.
I don't know who that is, and I don't know which one he's talking about. So I looked it up, like, "Hey, it's Shane." He goes, "Yeah, the Punisher." And I'm like, "I don't know who that is."
Yeah, let me tell you something, huh?
Yeah, but like I
The
don't.
the accountant's brother.
Yes, but now every time I see like a movie with either of the roadie actors, I'm gonna be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, it's Rhodey."
Right, it's Rhodey 1
It's
and Rhodey
Rhodey 1,
2.
Rhodey 2.
It's like they just put down a dog and
It's-
got a new one.
It's skinny Rhodey and original Rhodey.
Well, instead of War Machine Mark 1 and War Machine Mark 2, it's Rhodey Mark 1 and Rhodey Mark 2.
Yeah, Rhodey Mark 2.
Yeah. But that's in my brain. That's how they are. Like I know Robert Downey Jr. because I've
Mhm.
seen him enough, but like I don't know the roadies in other contexts.
Have you seen Robert Downey Jr.'s Twitter profile?
No.
It just says, "You know who I am."
Is it?
How do
is it
you
the
know that?
picture
You're not on
him
Twitter.
in the Charizard suit or something?
I think it used to be.
Yeah,
How do you know that? You don't have Twitter.
it's in
I
memes.
read it. Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah,
That
I don't
sounds
have
fair.
Twitter
I'll give
either.
you that.
I can't legally support Twitter.
I was supporting it since like 2012.
I also
so
legally can't support Tumblr anymore either.
Well, that's a different story.
They
though.
took away my Corky blog. We'll get into that in a different episode.
Yeah, that has to be its own special, like 2-hour
That's
event.
Patreon
That's going to be our
exclusive.
Christmas episode.
That is our
We're gonna
Avengers
get-
Endgame.
We're going to get really drunk and rant about companies we can't support anymore.
Oh boy, do I have a couple that have just made my list.
Oh,
Uh,
we got a couple that we do not support.
Speaking
in this
of,
household.
today's sponsor.
It's Kellogg's. Okay.
Today's
but yeah,
sponsor is
no,
Burger
I-
King. Thank you, Burger King, for supposedly making a burger so bad it made Robert Downey Jr. rethink his life, I think, if that's how the story goes.
Burger King. Have it your way.
What did he have in the? Was it the first or the second movie? He had a burger and
It
just
was the
sat down at the
first one.
podium.
I don't think it had
So
any
what was it?
logos on it, but it was
I
right
thought it
after
was
he.
no, he talks about McDonald's in the beginning. That's what it is. But I think like at the end, that was so wild of him to just like sit down.
Yeah.
Like, can we just talk and just eat this burger while my arm's broken?
Well,
Pick something.
he's such a real character. Like, you believe that this is an actual human. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
comparing to the other characters that have had their own trilogies, like Captain America, he is enhanced by a drug. Thor is a literal god. These things are
Mhm.
not achievable. Like, you could spend your entire life in a gym and you might come close to being a Captain America, but you're not going to do it. If you
Right.
are
Yeah.
smart enough and have enough money and are as much of an asshole as you need to be, you could become Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like a realistic, like, I think one of the first realistic takes on a comic book character, and one of the first ones we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I agree. He does give the most like this could be a real person vibe, and this is what happens when you have too much money in general. Like to be fair, I'm surprised Elon Musk has not been more involved in the Iron Man aspect of his life, other than just being in the movie, in the third movie.
Well, the only difference between Iron Man and Elon Musk is one of them is successful, the other one just fails at everything they do.
That's fair.
Today's
One of them is
podcast is
successful
sponsored by
and one-
Twitter. Thank you very much for setting that
One is successful and like smart and actually like does well, and
And the other is
others Elon Musk, and the other is South African.
Well, it's
Yeah, because I mean, and like Tony Stark also like built on what his dad had started. So it feels very like this is what you can do if you take a family business and then you're also a genius and just rocket ship it out.
Right. So it's not entirely nepotism because he does have his own merits. Like he is
Mm-hmm.
insanely smart. He created it,
Yeah.
rediscovered a new element. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
he designed an entire wearable suit of armor while in captivity. Like
Yeah, while dying, actively dying.
yeah.
And also crazy that Captain America knew both
Yeah.
Starks. Like they both had like a big impact on his life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I want to try and stay away from the Avengers movies. I want to
Yeah.
give them their own
Oh
time
yeah.
to really
Yeah.
delve into it. But talking about Stark's character, like in each one, he has his own arc. Like the first one, he learns about like what's really going on in his business and he changes his company. The second one,
Mhm.
he faces his own mortality.
Mhm.
Then in Avengers, he's like called out because he's this arrogant guy who, on the outside, makes plays based on what would benefit him, and then he nearly sacrifices himself. But then in the third one, uh, he realizes he was an asshole to Guy Pearce in like the '90s.
Yeah.
Is
And
that
and
really
and
his?
I almost said Penny and Pepper.
Sorry, what was that?
Like it's like and like he has to like work through his relationship issues where he can't like he like actually figures out you can't just like throw money at things. Like he has to like Pepper wants like a real relationship, not just like that was so loud. What are
Why?
you doing?
I'm looking up trivia questions about Iron Man.
And you got that one wrong.
I
Okay. So earlier when I said,
yeah.
"Hey, expert questions?" question mark, you're like, "Yeah." So this is when you look up expert questions. I see.
Anyway, yeah. I think he has to then like kind of deal like put out like figure out what he wants in a real relationship because I mean Pepper knows what is it Pepper? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Pepper. I always want to call her Piper and I'm like that's not her name. It's Pepper. But like she knows what she wants and she doesn't want the company even though she already now runs it. Like she wants like a real steady thing. And then Tony has to be like, yeah, I can be a stable actual like person and like boyfriend and husband for her.
Yeah, I think the two different plot lines with the villains in 3 really muddles it down because like underneath the surface, it is a story about like a callback to what Steve said in Avengers, like take off the armor and what are you? Well, in this one, he has to figure it out. Like he builds 42 suits, but outside of him, he has to figure out how to save the day. But the whole thing of who is really the Mandarin, that just was not a good call, I don't think, because the trailers for 3 were amazing. I was so hyped.
Oh yeah.
Film. Like the lines, like the quotable lines, like "You will never see me coming," and like all of those quotes from the Mandarin. It's like, oh, this guy's gonna be a real threat, which is, I think, something you need following up Avengers when the entire world was almost destroyed by aliens. And then for it to just be this British drunk actor.
Yeah.
And it's Guy Pearce for like doing a businessman thing. Like it just muddles the entire story of the film down unnecessarily. Like take what's good with it and focus on the internal character struggle.
Yeah, it felt like they were trying to do too much to keep up with Avengers and just wanted to get to the next thing and close the Iron Man loop.
You see it a lot in writing, as myself being an author. This 3 felt like, hey, we have to give you something to bridge the gap between point A and point B. So this is that movie, and we're just gonna make a spectacle. This is what we want to write, but we need to write it. So here you go.
Yeah. We already contracted everyone for a third movie. So here you go.
Mm-hmm.
But they also like wrote themselves in and out of a corner. Like Tony
Yeah.
destroyed all of his suits at the end. And I think he tells Pepper, like, I'm done, no more suits. Yet, in Age of Ultron, he has an entire Iron Legion of drones. He has the Mark 43. He built a Hulkbuster.
Yep.
Like, he's been preparing for this. So it's like, did they really think through the ending of 3 as much as they should have? Or did they? And then Joss Whedon's like, no, actually, this is where I want to take this character. I'm not going to pay attention to the ending of 3.
Yeah.
I don't think they put a lot of thought into 3, period.
Yeah. I think they thought too much. They overthought it. And then they
I
put
mean,
too
it could have
much
been
in.
over-engineered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell just how much this entire thing has been planned out. Like, obviously now, you have entire roadmaps of films. Half of them don't even come out, but they're planning for these things. When this whole thing started, it felt like they had hopes, but not necessarily plans. Like, they put Nick Fury in the end credit scene of Iron Man. We're like, hey, I want to name drop the Avengers. I highly doubt that they're like, all right, this is what our Avengers movie is going to look like. There's no way they had that planned out yet.
This was a proving ground film for them.
Yeah. Yeah. This, like, showed producers that they could do something that is, like, nerdy, but nerds will come and, like, support the things because they've been doing it for Batman for 40 years at that point. And then they were like, that worked. So do it again. And then after maybe 2 or after Avengers, he started, like, actually thinking through everything. And then Thor and Captain America and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think is the best action sequence in this trilogy? I mean, we have, I think, a couple notable ones in the first one. Really only 2 in the second one, but they're good ones. And then 3 has a couple and 1 major set piece at the end. What are your opinions on which one you like the most?
I mean, I think the very last one at the end, where he uses all of his suits and make, like, a big fireworks thing, that moment sticks in my head. The end when they're all exploding and, like, crashing into this thing, and it's kind of, like, very beautiful, where they're, like, making more or less romantic fireworks for Pepper. Like, that one sticks in my head the most, I think. That might be my favorite.
I think mine might come from 2.
Oh.
Okay.
I think it's... Okay, I have not seen 2 in a while, so I might be mixing with a different scene. So it's the start of the film. Iron Man rocks up in the iron suit and kills, like, 50 terrorists just by smart targeting them. Is it 2 or is it 3? Is it first?
No, it's the second one. I thought it was the second one because they're doing... No, the second one they're doing a demonstration with... They're not,
when he
they're not
lands
actually
in the
hitting
expo.
anybody. It's a...
Yes. Yeah.
It's a
It is the
suit
first one.
demonstration.
Okay. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know why, and it's not even, like, a particularly, like, overly done scene, but it's just, it's the contrast of, here is the Iron Man suit, and here is a big, bad, evil group of global terrorists, and he barely lifts a finger, and they're all dead with a 0% margin of error.
Yep.
And then he just kind of goes, oh, I have something else to do now, and just takes off.
Yeah.
Like, it shows the scale of, like...
Is that the very beginning scene of one where he shows he's also doing a demonstration in the desert?
So that's when...
Oh, with the explosion behind him?
Yeah.
That's when he, like, right before he gets in the Humvee and gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what you're talking... Yeah. So that wasn't an Iron Man suit. That was just...
No,
that was just a military
demonstration. That was
demonstration.
just Tony.
Oh, you're talking about the demonstration scene, not when he goes back in the Iron Man suit and...
Is that what you're talking about?
Because I thought you were talking about the scene where this is his first time in the Mark III, his first action sequence in an actual Iron Man suit, lands in Golmira and takes out all the terrorists and then flies off
Yeah,
right
that one.
after.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then they pick him up on radar, and he has a
Yeah.
problem with the jets.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the scene I'm
because
talking
of the
about.
flight zone or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, I
it's
gotcha.
just it's a huge scale of like, I'm so far above you, it's not even funny. This isn't even a job to me. This is something that the U.S. military would take out weeks to plan this operation. I did it in 15 minutes, and I'm bored now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell Rhodey I have the top down.
Yeah.
And then I'm just on the freeway.
And then I'm gonna tell my business partner, who then is evil and runs the entire thing, and then I have to kill him.
Yeah. What about you, Hat? What's your favorite action sequence from the Iron Man
So
films?
I have a deep love for the would you consider it a garden? But it's like that area at the end of 2 with all the drones.
Oh.
Yeah.
A backyard garden
Yeah.
fountain area. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that scene so much. It always makes
That's a good one.
the second film worth sitting through. Because like I enjoy all of the second movie, but the action scenes are few and far in between in that one.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's a lot of tell me, don't show me, unfortunately.
The racetrack one is really good too, where he kicks the
Oh, yeah.
suit open from a briefcase.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
the football
That's sick.
suit is
Mhm.
amazing. However, like that fight begins and ends in, I think it's over in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Getting into suit and ending the fight is very short. The thing I don't like about the end of 2 is they do another bad guy in another Iron Man suit thing, which they did at the
Yep.
end of the first one. They did hint at it throughout the second film, but it didn't feel like there was really a payoff there because that fight also was really short as well. But those shots of Stark and Rhodey just mowing down the drones is absolutely excellent. A good second place for me would be the end of 3 with the Iron Legion, because the entire film they're hinting. So he has Marks 1 through 7 on display in his workshop, and at one point Pepper's like, "Oh, what suit are you working on now? Like 12?" And he's like, "Yeah, maybe." And it goes down and it shows the Mark 42 symbol. And like as the rebels getting cleared, they're like, "Oh, this isn't clear yet." Like they're hinting towards something more. And then as soon as the rebel is cleared and you see all these suits fly out, it's like, this is the finale that we've been waiting for. And seeing all of the suits and all their different abilities was amazing.
Yeah. I agree. That's my favorite. I agree. Since it's also my favorite, yeah. Correct.
Yeah, since we both share the same list of Pirates of the Caribbean, we're going to gang up on our co-hosts and say we're both right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the new co-host.
No, you're not.
2 raccoons in a trench coat. But really there's a third, much smaller raccoon.
Hidden where?
I don't know, in a pocket. I could be in a sleeve.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to have a business meeting about that.
Where's our commissioned artwork, by the way? Did you finish it yet?
No, I'm working on it.
Okay. It was
I
coming
have to,
along,
like, work.
It was coming along really well. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, I have to. I want to see what it would look like colored in, and I have to pull your colors from your little graphic already.
That's fair.
And I have to play with the faces a little bit.
I'm gonna turn
more.
the lights on. It's dark in here.
Yeah, I have to play with the faces a little bit more.
I don't have to get up.
I feel like they're a little derpy
Mhm.
when they're like blinking.
Yeah.
But I also have to like animate them like laughing or something.
Right.
So
I know I'm getting real high tech here.
So we've established that Robert Downey Jr. plays one of the most iconic characters in comic book movies of all time.
Yep.
Yes.
Iron Man's story ended in Endgame, and starting with Avengers Doomsday, Robert Downey Jr. will be back playing Doctor Doom. I'm really not a fan of that decision.
I have mixed feelings about it.
So it's really depends on what they're saying variants are. Because in Loki, like variants of Loki, a lot of them looked like him, but there was also a female one, so maybe variants
Right.
can look different. And then in Doctor Strange, the multiverse one, all Doctor Stranges looked identical. But
Yeah.
then you had variants of other characters that were different, so it's not really. We don't really know to the extent of what variants and multiversal stuff can do. Now, is Doctor Doom going to be a Tony Stark variant? I mean, he'd have to be, because you're not going to have Tom Holland Spider-Man join the fight and be like, oh, look, it's Mr. Stark, right? Because they are going to look
Yeah.
identical.
Right.
So he has to be a variant of some kind. And then is that going to lead to, oh, here's my arc, I am a bad guy, but actually I want to be good now, and then he becomes another Iron Man? Like, that just feels
Yeah,
so
'cause
cheap to...
I feel like if they don't have Tom Holland make any like, well, he looks just like Mr. Stark, and I'm confused. Like, I feel like if they don't do that, then it just makes it more confusing.
Right, I mean...
But I also could see a variant of Iron Man being Doc Ock instead of Doctor Doom.
What?
Doc Ock,
Yeah, I know who
right?
you're
He's the one
talking
with
about.
the yeah, because he's like, I don't know the Spider-Man villains very well, but isn't Doc Ock like the one with the spider arms?
Yeah.
Dr. Octavius.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that's what does Doctor Doom even do?
That's a really great question.
I don't know them very well. What is his bad guy thing?
I think he's just a bad guy to be a bad guy.
How do
From
I-
like the one movie that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like,
So
is he just a smart guy?
okay, so his comic book debuts are confusing.
Oh, of course they are. I ask one thing and it's like, well, it's complicated.
All right, let me get the best synopsis I can find.
Cause like I could see a Dr. Octavius being an evil Mr. Stark, because they're both kind of like robotics guys. Like they both like have like robot things that attach to their bodies. Like I could see that would make sense in my brain. But I don't know what Doctor
All right,
Doom
so
does.
here is the official Wikipedia entry for Doctor Doom. It's pretty short. All right,
Okay.
are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
What voice do you guys want me to do this in?
Ooh, do your the one that I hate, the Arkansas twang throat gargle one.
Yeah, that one.
Who will understand what I'm saying?
Well,
We
if
won't,
we
but
have
we'll
to
love
listen
it.
to
All right.
it, everyone else does too.
All right.
Repeat.
Give me a second.
Turn subtitles on for this thing.
So we don't. I don't have subtitles on our video. I'm not typing them in.
YouTube audio generates them.
Do you really trust that to
Doctor
be
Doom was a
right?
villain appearing in American created by Stan Lee and Justin Kirby. The first chapter appeared in the Fantastic Four number 5 in April 1962.
He was in Fantastic Four?
Yeah, that's their villain.
Do you
Oh, I didn't
really
know
not
that.
know anything about Doom?
I don't know anything about Doctor Doom. I really don't.
Huh, okay. I mean,
He is and arch enemy of the superhero of Fantastic Four, Victor Wiener Von Doom, is the monarch.
Rainer Von Doom?
Victor.
It's Werner Von Doom, but
Werner
I thought it was
Von
Vic.
Doom?
yeah, but it's Victor Werner Von Doom.
What a name. That's a mouthful.
No, he's German apparently.
He's Latvian.
He's the monarch of the fictional European country Latveria.
You sure it's not Latvia?
It's not Latvia. It's a made-up country because Stanley did not like using actual country names other than the United States because he didn't want to disparage any other country by giving them villains.
Which is fair, and then plucked a god out of Norse mythology. It's like, Norse mythology, I'll use that, though.
Well, yeah, that's not disparaging a place. That's just like, they already exist, I'm just taking him.
I guess.
And he's also not a villain.
That's fair. That's fair.
The only villains he took from, like, mythology was, like, Loki, who is kind of a villain and also kind of a horse.
Yeah. He's chaotic.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
All right. Doctor Doom is a supervillain appearing in American comic book published by Marvel Comics, created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. The character first appeared in the Fantastic Four #5 in April 1962, before my parents were born, and has since endured as the arch enemy of the superhero team the Fantastic Four. Victor Werner von Doom is the monarch of the fictional European country of Latveria, who uses his mastery of both science and sorcery in pursuit of his goals to bring order to humanity through world domination and prove his intellectual superiority over Mr. Fantastic, his old college rival and the leader of the Fantastic Four. Doom blames Mr. Fantastic for his disfigurement and wears a magically forged suit of armor with a metal mask and green hooded cloak to conceal his facial scars. Yes, so
he's just a smart magic guy.
yes, essentially. He is if you threw Tony Stark and Doctor Strange into like a blender, and the blender did a number on his face.
But
So
I
also
highly doubt
Two-Face.
that they're gonna do that
Not quite.
aspect, because they're not gonna have RDJ in a film and not show his
Not
face.
have his face.
Yeah, because he took the mask off in the trailer when they first announced it.
Yeah, the D23 or whatever they announced.
I really hope they have the Mr. Doom argument. Do either of you know what that is from the comics?
I
No,
think
I
I know
know
what you're getting at.
I know Tom Holland, Spider-Man was like, "Oh, we're using our made-up names."
So there's a panel in the comic. It's of I believe it's a Doctor Strange comic,
Yeah.
and he's fighting against Doctor Doom, and he's like, "I am Doctor Doom," and then Doctor Strange is like, "Ah, well, do you have your doctorate?" No. Well, are you a medical doctor? No. Mr. Doom, then.
Oh, I think you did tell me about that. Which also
It's
crazy.
It is one of the comics that made me such a big fan of Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Also, a little wild that Mr. Fantastic did not name himself Dr. Fantastic, because he is a literal doctor with a doctorate and an astronaut.
He's humble
Everyone
like
else
that.
who's like doctor, they're like, I'm doctor must be in my fiction name.
Yep, here I am, Dr. Spider-Man.
Dr. Spider-Man.
Well, and Doctor Strange.
I mean, even Doc Ock took his.
Yeah, even Doc Ock. Like Doctor Strange. You can't get a better superhero name than that, your legal government name. And he just was like, yeah, I'm Doctor Strange. Everyone knows me. I don't wear a mask. I don't cover my face. It's also crazy that no one recognizes these people outside of their superhero costumes.
I'm pretty sure everyone recognizes Iron Man. Like, he was
yes,
famous
but
before.
that's
and he's...
I am Iron Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the title of this episode.
But like,
Yeah, I'd have to... I don't even remember
I
what
am
I was
Iron Man.
thinking of a title. But yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I don't speak Russian.
I don't know if you know this, but I don't speak Russian. So quotable. Such a quotable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of my favorite villains, like, even though he's, like, in terms of, like, fighting potential, no, like, there's no way. But
In terms of fighting potential, no.
yeah, he has none. But he is such a charismatic character that he's such a joy to watch as a villain.
He is. Yeah, he's a really good, like, super villain vibe.
Even though he's, like, pretty incompetent as well. He's like,
Yeah.
and I usually don't like those kinds of characters. I find them annoying. But Sam Rockwell does such an amazing performance. Like, I love his character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did a great job. I love when like they have a villain that's just like so good. Like you don't like the character like as a person, but you're
Yeah.
like, man, that's a good character. They
Mhm.
built him so well.
Yeah, like Iron Man 2 succeeds where Iron Man 3 fails, because like there are two villains in Iron Man 2. There's the backing like
Yeah, he's like
Benefactor.
yeah,
a
benefactor. There's a businessman benefactor behind the muscle. That works with 2. With 3 it doesn't, because there's a needless bait and switch to where the Mandarin
Yeah.
would have worked on its own.
Yeah.
How do you get in a fight with an orange? Mandarin oranges.
Haha.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There was a small group of people who will love that joke.
Do any of them listen to the podcast?
They do not.
That's what I would have bet on. All right. Did we give you enough time to look up some expert questions there, some guy with the mic?
Oh,
Yeah, I got a couple.
okay.
So, first question. You just buzz in when you want to give me an answer.
Okay.
Forbes magazine, our Forbes magazine, estimated Tony Stark's net worth to be how much?
100 billion.
Buzz? 10 trillion?
You are both way fucking over.
Really?
12 billion.
Oh,
Oh. That seems like not enough.
yeah.
Forbes, I want to see the math. It's sure to work.
It's
Sure to
Forbes. What do they know?
work. Yeah, they gotta show their work.
There's the magazine.
Because,
More
like, isn't, like, net worth, there's basically how much
all of your
stuff you
assets
own?
combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
It's
assets
gotta be-
combined.
Those suits are way more. And
Well,
the
could you
building
put a-
itself.
But could you put a price tag on them? Is the question.
I think Tony Stark could, yes.
I don't think
Does
he
he want
would,
to?
because in the
I
second
don't-
one he was being
That's the whole
very-
thing. Is he's
Oh.
not selling them to the U.S. military.
Yeah, that's
They're
right.
his.
You're fair. That's right. I think if you asked him how much they cost to produce, he would give you that number, and you could theoretically base it off of that.
Well,
And
you
plus, his
can't ask
building and all
him.
of his company assets.
You can't ask.
I know we
'cause
can't
he's
ask him. He's
dead.
not a real guy. Ugh.
No, because he's dead. They killed
Oh.
him, and then they realize that none of their other stuff works with the current writing, so they're gonna resurrect him for money.
Money.
Yeah. I am interested to see if it'll go with like an alternate or if they're just gonna ignore it completely.
Yeah, I mean, I know there were
Uh.
rumors for the Doctor Strange multiverse movie that Tom Cruise was gonna play an Iron Man variant. But I don't know if that was
Oh.
planted as a fake rumor or if that got scrapped somewhere in development.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But I would
That doesn't
I would
feel right.
rather them have a different actor play a different Tony Stark than to bring RDJ back.
Yeah.
Like RDJ
love to
was
see-
played one of my favorite characters. Like Iron Man is one of my favorite characters on film. But
Oh,
again,
yeah.
his story's ended. I do not want to see them resurrect him.
Yeah. That's the thing, is every good story needs an ending.
Mhm.
And I feel like his was both appropriate and timely.
Mhm.
Yes.
It felt very chapter closing.
Same, to a lesser extent, I feel the same way about Steve Rogers.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't like how he went back in time, but it did feel like in his character to do.
Yeah.
But then also like there was a whole thing with like his niece
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he definitely made
Weird.
out with his biological niece.
that he did, but then didn't know,
I mean, Luke kissed his sister.
and they didn't know.
I think the
They found
writers
out.
didn't know at that point.
No, the writers didn't even know because there's a picture of Luke and Leia, their actors, when they found out, and they're like, ew.
Yeah.
Well,
But
still.
yeah, why are you throwing things now?
I'm not throwing things. I dropped something.
Ow! What the hell, dude?
Why are you throwing things at Hat?
I don't throw things. It's just a karambit knife. It's fine. I
Oh.
play with weapons while I film the podcast. I have to
Your fidget weapons.
I have to fidget, but I can't use any loud fidgets because it'll pick up with the microphone. So I just fidget with weaponry. It's quiet.
When do you guys put in your comments when you think he picked it up? What timestamp do you think he picked it up at?
Even I don't know that.
I mean, I'm gonna make a guess. It was
It was-
probably 2 minutes after he came back and sat down after that phone call.
I think that's about
Probably right
right.
about, yeah, because I had my pen up until then.
Yeah, you were fidgeting with your pen.
My fiance got me this pen.
It's gold.
Yeah,
What's your favorite color?
it's a rose gold. It's a rose gold metal Sharpie S gel.
Whoa.
I know it writes very smoothly.
What kind of pen do you think Tony Stark uses?
Oh, he uses G2 pilots for sure.
Yeah, but they
Okay.
smear.
He doesn't care.
I feel like he would have like a real fountain pen at his desk.
Fountain pens are way worse than G2s about smearing, though.
I know, but I feel like he would have one just to feel fancy.
I don't think he'd use a physical pen. Like, I think all of his displays are electronic, so he'd pull up a.
Well,
That's
yeah,
fair.
but
monitor.
some legal documents you still have to wet sign and then scan.
He
Yeah, but
signed
Pepper does
away
all
his
that.
company
That's fair.
in the beginning of Iron Man 2. So someone go back, screen grab it, and let us know what pen
See
he
if it's
used.
a pen. That's fair. That's fair. He would be, I feel like, an asshole about his Apple Pencil, though. If it wasn't all just like screens and holograms like it is, I think he would be like really pretentious about having an Apple Pencil when they first come out.
I think he would get an Apple Pencil, hate how it's designed, and go, I can do it better, and then he'd make his own.
That's also yeah.
Yeah. So, back when Iron Man 3 first came out, there was a mobile game for Iron Man 3. And that
There was?
had, it was kind of like a Subway Surfers kind of thing where you could rotate the screen, drag it around to fire missiles, whatever. But in that game, you could unlock and use all of the different armors in the Iron Legion. So
Oh, wow.
I
That's...
know a bit about each of the armors and how they look. Do you guys have a favorite armor, or do you really pay that much attention? Because this was, if I wasn't hyper fixated on each of the different armors, I would probably tell you there are about 4 that he uses in total in the entire franchise. Like, they look
Yeah.
very similar, but if you know what to look for, they are very different.
Yeah, I have never heard of that game before.
That's really ambitious for a mobile game to be like, we're going to design and put in every single suit.
You say that? There's an entire My Hero Academia mobile game.
Yeah, but that's funded out of Japan, and they work off slave labor.
This episode sponsored
Anyway,
by Japan.
I think my favorite like design of the suits, because I don't really get how they are specs wise like different
Mm-hmm.
aside from Friday and
Hulkbuster and
yeah, aside from like the
specialty
the
suits.
specialties and the different AIs. I really like the ones with the gold trim. I think the red and the gold trim looks so
The classic
nice.
look.
Yeah, like give kind of like a 50s, like almost like an homage to his dad's era. I think they look really nice.
Mm-hmm. They're very clean.
Yeah, they're very sleek and clean.
Clean.
What?
I wasn't going to get that reference. It's fine.
No.
It's alright.
Okay. What about you, Hat? What's your favorite?
There's nothing really too special about this one, but it's always like whenever I think of the Iron Legion or it's brought up in conversation, I think of, oh, yep, Mark 25 Striker. Again,
I'm looking that up right now.
yeah, it's
I have
got
no idea
two
what
like
that one looks like.
pile drivers on each. It's got a pile driver on like each of its arms. It's one of the darker colored suits. Again, I don't.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool. That one gives like Bumblebee vibe. Like it gives Transformers energy.
Maybe, but like also like I think 35 Red Snapper's pretty cool because it has the giant arms. 40
Just
Shotgun
Googling.
is fun just because it's an armor named Shotgun, but yeah, that would be mine.
Yeah. No, the black one.
That's Snapper.
Why do I feel like that was like in the movie? Not the last one, but I feel like I saw that somewhere. Maybe it was a promotional material or something.
Like a lot of them were
That one's
in the
got grabby
films. It's
hands.
just they all didn't get spotlight moments like some of them did.
Oh, okay. Maybe I saw it in the background or something. That one's got the Snapper's got big grabby hands, like
Yeah.
those grabby things.
The Mark XL shotgun, the Mark 40, is very, very cool.
Yeah, it's got the
That one looks like a ninja.
It
because it got the
gives-
smooth faceplate.
Yup.
Yeah, and it also looks like it's wearing like not like a kimono, but you know how like jujitsu people have like the
Yeah,
the
the
gi.
garb,
the gi. It looks like he's wearing one of them,
Yeah, it's a gi.
but like without the sleeves.
and it's got the rectangular arc reactor. It's pretty cool.
Yup.
Yeah, yeah, that one's a sleek design too. Do you have a favorite?
No.
Oh,
That's fair.
okay.
Nope.
I really thought you were gonna say one of those ones we just looked up.
Like Iron Man suits, you can probably pick a couple that you like. However, there's not a single War Machine design that I dislike. Like
Mhm.
his
Yeah.
armors are stacked,
Yeah,
so cool.
I don't know what They're all just gray.
Uh,
I don't know.
gray, black.
Oh.
I mean, the Iron Patriot is
Oh, that
red,
one.
white, and
The
blue
Iron
too.
Patriot's cool. The red, white, and blue ones are those are cool.
Yeah, there's one regular one that was recolor of the Mark II Iron Man.
Oh, dude, bones for the win.
Oh yeah,
Bones?
the black and the gold.
Bones.
Oh, the gold.
Oh,
very
yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, what is the Mark XLI? That one's cool.
41.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bones.
Yeah, that suit like can come apart like the Mark 42, but the Mark 41 I think has more like maneuverability in how it comes apart for like offense. I think the Mark 42 is more like defensive. This suit needs to get to Stark immediately.
Yeah, yeah. Speed versus like we're doing some heavy
Right.
heavy hitting. I think it's interesting that he made all these suits for like different reasons or different.
Well, that's his
Like, scenarios?
PTSD. That was his PTSD
know.
project.
I know, and it's just crazy that like he doesn't use them.
Just set your timer for longer.
No.
Do you have an alarm that you keep hitting snooze on or something?
No, my
No.
my screen's turning off because I'm not talking
Oh.
into my mic. So
So I have to keep wiggling her weird vertical mouse.
it's ergonomic.
It's vertical.
Anyway, yeah. But it's just interesting that that's how he copes, is making more machines that are $1 bajillion each, probably in materials, and that he just uses them for every scenario. But like, what is it? He doesn't have like a wristband like in football with all the different moves that they do. Like, he doesn't have one of those where he just like selects which one he wants.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like that'd be cool if he could just like open up his little like sleeve bracelet thing. Be like, all right, give me the Mach
Just Ben
15.
10 it.
Yeah, Ben 10. Yeah, he could have a Ben 10 watch of different
Well,
suits.
that's what the Mark 50 is. That's his nanotech suit, and that to me is one of my least favorite armors, because
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like armor anymore. It's just nanotech.
yeah. The nanotech does feel a little like OP for me. Like in general,
That's fair.
anytime anyone's like nanotech, and I'm like, well, here we go. I was just gonna shapeshift the metal, I guess.
Have any of you played Metal Gear Solid?
No,
Nano machines, son.
they had nanotech in Big Hero 6, right?
Yeah.
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 That's what I think of.
That's the whole villain's core identity, is using those nanobots.
Yeah, that's what I think of too. You know, killing an Asian big brother in a fire and then using the nanobots for evil doing.
Well,
Wow.
I mean,
Thanks, Tony. My God.
Yeah, no, I think nanotech is way OP, and like it's just like
it doesn't have the same spirit.
no.
No.
It's just like, all right, you're just gonna make it do whatever you want, I guess. Cool.
And like it's so like form fitting and close to his body, where like it doesn't even feel like there's a suit anymore. Like even in filmmaking, like you can tell
Mhm.
like, hey, this outline was put on RDJ, and he wore this like upper half of the torso to film some scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like that anymore. It just feels like it's all
Yeah.
CGI with the nano.
It
Yeah.
makes it feel like more like he's wearing a Spider-Man suit, which is also nanotech, but it feels like he's just wearing a bigger Spider-Man suit, which is not what the Iron Man armor is supposed to do. It's not supposed to feel like that. Spider-Man's always worn like a chill suit,
Spandex.
like
A Zentai.
yeah, like he's
Yeah.
just like he was in like like a hoodie,
Mm-hmm.
and like that's what his suits have always felt like. But the Iron Man ones have always I feel like are supposed to be bulky and more like
Armor, yeah.
overpowered. Yeah, armor, like more traditionally styled armor.
Yeah, I think
Also,
there
my
was...
other thing.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I think there was one comic, was it like Ultimate Iron Man, something like that, where he had the nanotech, I think, built into him, so his skin turned into metal. I might not be.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I never looked into it. I know I saw that somewhere, so I might not even be representing that correctly, but I know, if not exactly what I said, it's of a similar vibe, that there's at least one comic that's done that, which I'm
don't like
not
that.
interested in reading that. That doesn't sound
No.
Yeah, no, that's not Iron Man anymore.
That's beyond my
That's man iron.
suspension of belief at that point. Like you can't just like
True.
replace your skin.
Yeah.
Sorry, what
Like
were you?
oh yeah, billionaire going to be a superhero, philanthropist, like whatever, building nanotech. Sure, replacing your skin is where I draw the line.
With me, and again, suspension of disbelief is always important for any kind of superhero movie. But like once you go to, oh yeah, I have nanobots all over my body, and that's why that missile didn't blow me to smithereens.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
like at least your organs got vibe checked
Yeah.
Yeah.
by the kinetic energy.
And like at least like Wolverine and Deadpool, they still like have to go through the refractory period.
Yeah, they
like,
take damage.
Yeah, they take damage, or they have to like push out the bullets out of their skulls or whatever. Like they have to like, they're not like indestructible.
Exactly.
And they don't feel like that. I mean, Wolverine does sometimes, but like, that's what the Iron Man should feel like. It should not feel indestructible. It should feel like I can still get hurt because I am a human being. Like even
It's like,
Thor gets hurt.
Well, that's one of those things where there's a very good comic that puts that in perspective, where it's Iron Man versus Thor, and I forget what it's like. Thor and Iron Man having a disagreement about how to protect Earth or Midgard, and basically Thor is like, yeah, no, you can't do the whole Iron Dome project. It's not blah blah blah. And then Iron Man's like, you know what? You're not even human. You're not from Earth. You're not from this realm. You're not one of us. You're nothing like us. And so then Iron Man and Thor get into a big scuffle, and Thor does not hold back. So canonically, at least in all the comics, I don't know much about the CM, how the Marvel Universe handles it, but Thor is always holding back. He is because he has the power to destroy almost anything.
Because he's a god.
He is a god. And so in the comic, he beats Iron Man to an inch of his life, destroys his suit and everything, and says, I can tear away every single part of you, and you are nothing but a mortal man. You can take every part of me, and I am still a god.
Yeah, which also, lightning, electronical suit. That's just a bad it's just a bad lineup.
Yeah. It's
for
like,
Iron Man.
Which, and that to me is the core of Iron Man, is you're just a dude in a suit. And the second you go to the nanotechnology, you're no longer a dude in a suit.
No.
Right.
You don't have that impact if all of a sudden your magical nanobots can stop the God of Thunder from, vibe checking you.
You don't feel like a person anymore, which is like the whole like superhero thing. Like you're supposed to feel like a person.
Exactly. There's a level you're able to connect with. I feel that's one thing that Tony Stark has, is for all these superheroes, he has a personable level of relatability because he is a mortal man amongst all of these super soldiers, gods.
Yeah, because even like the ones that are still quote unquote human,
Hawkeye, Scarlet Widow,
they still have like advanced Scarlet Widow,
Scarlett Johansson.
Yes, they have like enhanced training.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like they went through like Black Widow went through very traumatic.
The Red Room, yeah.
Yeah, the Red Room, like everything. And Hawkeye also feels much more like a person, but he also went through tremendous amounts of training, and then he gets brought back to being like, no, this is like just a dad.
Yeah.
This is just a dad. But Tony, he like I said earlier, he just feels the most realistic. Just crazy saying that about a bazillionaire.
He's just much more relatable.
Yeah. Like he seems the most maybe plausible is the word I'm looking. Not realistic, but plausible.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the most, like we said earlier, he's the most grounded of that initial phase 1.
Yeah, that lineup.
Yeah, because I think they didn't know what to do with Hawkeye, and then they were like, what if we made him a dad? What if we plot twist he's a dad with a wife and a house?
He's a guy.
He's just a guy with an arrow.
He's just some guy with an arrow.
Yeah, he's just some guy with an arrow. He's just secretly Daryl from The Walking Dead.
No, Daryl's the one that's got superpowers. My God, the amount of times
honestly.
they should have been bitten. Come on.
The amount of plot armor that man has.
Honestly.
Honestly.
But
I was gonna pivoting to Walking Dead for a brief second. The premiere for the new Daryl season came out, and in the first 5 minutes, they get into a situation they should be dead. They are surrounded by walkers, and they're just so slow. Like, oh, we're maybe gonna bite you. Oh, maybe not. It's like, come on.
Yeah, they don't run. Like in every like more recent zombie thing, they don't run.
If you want to hear a bit
Don't-
about that, listen to our Walking Dead podcast episode.
I was gonna say don't spoil anything. She's working her way through the series right now.
I am. I just got to
Negan.
Negan.
Ooh,
Saviors.
I texted microphone and I'm like, I got to the guy. That's the guy from Supernatural.
I was like,
Yeah.
Negan,
And I was
because
like,
he's Sam and Dean's dad.
Yeah. And I was like the other day, I was like, oh, Carl got his eye shot out. Coral.
I fed him spaghetti, and that's the only spoiler I'll say.
Okay. Yeah. I did almost cry at work though when Glenn died.
You're
I almost
watching
cried.
this at work?
I'm listening to it because I have like very low periods of my day where I'm like done with all my actual work.
I watch a lot of
just
anime
typing-
at work, honestly.
Yeah, or I'm just like typing a lot of documents or whatever or data.
I'm just
I'll
doing
have
legal
it on.
paperwork. I'm taking people's life savings while Demon Slayer plays in the background.
See, I just have to keep it at. I have a screen protector, so then I don't have
Mm.
to worry about people coming up and being like, "What's that?"
Yeah, you just have your phone on your desk. It's on a little stand.
Yeah, I
Is
just turn it.
Is it on the kitty cat stand I got you?
It's not. It's on the magnetic one I have. I can't charge my phone when I have it in that one,
He
and
didn't
it's
get
so
me a kitty
loud when it
cat
buzzes.
phone stand,
I got her a kitty cat phone stand.
and not me.
Does that work?
Your co-host of this entire podcast. Not a single, not even a phone stand in general. Like,
Yeah.
You have a birthday coming up.
I guess just because she's your
Next year.
fiance, she gets special treatment.
It was a birthday gift, technically.
It was a birthday gift. But anyway, when they like pulled Hawkeye out of like, oh yeah, he's just like a guy. We need a safe house. And they're like, oh, let's go to Hawkeye's house. It's like, okay.
He's got a farm.
Yeah, he's just like some guy with a farm.
Some guy with the bow.
That
some
made
guy
him
with the
much more
farm.
relatable and like down to earth, but like it just kind of felt like it came out of nowhere. Like we knew
Well-
nothing, and then suddenly he's this family man.
Well, because they were
Like Clint.
totally setting up the bait and switch. Because the entire movie, you think he's the one that's gonna die.
Yeah.
Which Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner's performance is also up there. Like, I love his
Oh, yeah.
character.
Yeah.
And we'll
Yep.
touch more on this once we get to it. But again, Disney killed the relationship with that actor. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
but
Disney thinks everybody's expendable.
mm-hmm. You have our topic from last week, Johnny Depp. He's out of there. Jeremy Renner's gone. But
Mhm.
hey, let's give another $100 million to RDJ.
Yeah. Well, I think the not Robert Downey Jr.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp. His career did kind of come to an end because they were talking about a Pirate 6, but then he got into all this stuff, the defamatory statements with Amber Heard, and he had to go through that lawsuit like 2 or 3 times, and then he was found not guilty, but then it kind of like hurt his reputation.
Well, yeah, it's
With all of this.
defamation. That's the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, but he won his defamatory case against Amber.
Hmm.
But then, yeah, the whole reputation and like the backlash of that, I don't think they're ever gonna do Pirate 6 with Jack Sparrow
No.
now.
Yeah, I mean,
We had an entire
he's-
topic of who would replace Jack Sparrow in Pirates 6 last.
Oh, go listen to that episode, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's Johnny Depp claimed that he's never working with Disney again, and I do not blame him.
Yeah.
I don't
No.
blame him. No, I can see why a lot of actors wouldn't go back to Disney.
Like, cause especially like someone like Johnny Depp he doesn't have to work ever again.
No, he could like coast the rest of his life.
Yeah, he could be done. I think that's the thing is I think a lot of what Disney, as a marketing person myself,
Mhm.
in the financial industry, they're like, we have enough money to bankroll anybody we want, and they think that enough money will get anybody in the door. But there are certain people who money is no longer an object,
Yeah.
and so they can't dangle that carrot because it's like, that's great. I could come. Sure, you can give me $20 million to make you Pirate 6, and that'll just be my salary. Or I could just go hang out in France
Yeah.
and enjoy some little French cigarettes.
Work on his band.
right?
He could go play in his band.
Yeah.
He could go do more art.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
he can do
the
whatever he wants. Like,
principle behind it.
exactly. Because that's the thing, is that like any other big corporation, if we give you enough money, you'll just do it. And we're getting to the point where a lot of these actors, now mind you, when he was still Edward Scissorhands, he would have definitely gone back to Disney for $20 million.
Yeah.
But he's not in that position anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm gonna stop going off on a tangent.
Well, no, it's fine. I have another
but yeah.
tangent to get off on this similar topic once you're finished with this.
I think I'm finished with mine.
Right.
Go through yours.
Do you want to go through each actor that's recently been screwed over by Disney? This episode is sponsored by Disney, by the way.
We don't have that kind of time.
That's a lot.
Well, just in recent memory, we have
Okay.
Johnny Depp, right, with all that
Yep.
stuff. You have
Yep.
Jeremy Renner, like we said. Scarlett Johansson was screwed over because
Yep.
she was
Yeah.
supposed to get paid a chunk of money that came in from the theater release of Black Widow, which they changed their mind and put that straight on streaming, so that's a whole thing. Gina
Yeah.
Carano was canceled off Star Wars because of some tweet she made, I guess. It just, Disney is getting way too confident with how much control
Yeah.
they're trying
Yeah,
to
they're getting
possess.
a little loud. A little loud.
And they
Especially,
keep buying up every single other entertainment conglomerate they can get their hands on. The problem is you're gonna run out of talent.
well, not just
Yeah,
that, like,
'cause
And they're gonna.
I took a honor civics and economics class in high school freshman year, and I was taught something
Mhm.
about a monopoly. They have a monopoly. Like, they're able to
Oh,
get
yeah.
around it with, like, their subsidiaries. Like, oh, no, this section is
Like
actually owned
Hulu
by
and-
Hulu. Right, exactly.
Yep.
But no, the
like
parent
ESPN.
company is the
Mhm.
same. They own everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious. Again, thank you, Disney, for sponsoring
Yeah.
this episode of the podcast.
We'll
God,
see you on
imagine-
Magic Mountain.
Imagine. They sponsored this episode and I get my bachelorette party paid for. Yeah, because they're just gonna run out of people, especially with like younger actors and actresses and like talent being more like, oh, I'm not gonna work with people that are shitty.
And here's my thing: is it's not even so much the younger actors they're bringing up; it's the fact that almost every single movie that Disney puts out has got 3 to 4 to 5 big star actors,
And it's terrible.
and that's all. And that's it. They're like, Scarlett Johansson is Black Widow. You'll come see it, right?
Yeah, that's the whole their whole budget went into the actors and not the writing at all.
And
Or
then,
the
then they
animation
burn
or-
those bridges, and then there's no more big actors to put in things.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah,
like,
that's a big thing.
you see the cast announcement for the new Avengers movie, and it's like, it's all that is showing the backs of their chairs with the names on it. It's like, is this really what constitutes a trailer? Like, is this
like, no.
It's very
Like,
clearly what
it-
they're banking on everyone seeing the movie for, is for who's in it, and not based on the merits of the film itself.
Yeah. Like if they had tried that like 10 years ago, we would have been like, so what?
It actually
Right.
would have worked
But
10
now-
years ago, like with
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinity War. I think that was a massive
Mhm.
draw, but we've seen that already. And
Yeah.
now, since the films have been decreasing steadily in
Box
in
office,
quality,
right?
yeah, box office and quality,
And and quality.
it's not a draw anymore, because
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
okay, you have
especially because like with like all of the at the end of like Endgame and Infinity War and all that, where they had all these big names like do cameos and pop in and and like be in it and all that. Like we've lived with those characters for like 10, 15 years at that point.
Yeah, we grew up with
Like,
those actors.
We have emotional connections to those characters and those actors who play them
yeah, this is the
because of the
23rd
characters
year
they're in.
of the MCU.
Yeah.
That's why Thunderbolts, I think, is, like we said in an earlier episode, they're bringing in not no-name talent. I want to call them no-name talent, but they're bringing in fresher talent
Yeah.
for the new
Right.
generation to grab on to someone that they can grow up
And they've
with.
done a really good job so far with
Yeah.
the Thunderbolts.
My thing is, how long till they burn those bridges?
Yeah, because like it's Bucky, it's Black Widow's sister, and a couple other people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like but like if you don't watch the Black Widow, you don't really get who the sister and the dad are.
Right.
Like I'm like, oh, it's just some Russians.
Exactly.
But
I'm sorry, I don't know if you know this, but I don't speak Russian. I've quoted that 3 times and done.
This is going on to this is our longest episode almost
Yeah.
Well,
on
we
record.
have a lot of Patreon content because you had a phone call.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had a 10-minute phone call.
Oh, yeah, exactly. We had 10 minutes to rant about the Pirates of the Caribbean movies and how
God.
good they were.
Well,
and
with
the
that,
good things
do you
about
have any
them.
more talking points? Some guy with the hat.
Nope, we've got to the end of my list. Is there anything you guys wanted to touch on briefly?
I like Pepper as a character. I think they could have used her more instead of just being like Tony Stark's like
Assistant
Whoever
and
he
wife.
drags
assistant, wife,
around.
and then CEO of the company.
Yeah.
I think they could have done more with her. Or like I think it would have been interesting to do kind of like a designated survivor-esque show where they like did a few episodes of her like what she does, what she deals with, especially with the aftermath or like
I think
the
that'd be-
behind
I
the
could
scenes
see it being
of,
like
like,
Disney Plus.
yeah, like
series.
what she deals with because Iron Man is being
We gave
Iron
She-Hulk a series.
Man. Yeah, but like Tony's not being Iron Man. What happens to everything else he owns? You know,
Right.
or like what does Happy do? Like, you know.
Oh, a Pepper and Happy show? That might not be a horrible idea.
Like them maybe
No
just
worse
like
than Moon Knight.
you know, I liked Moonlight. I liked Moon Knight. I did. I finally finished it.
You didn't grow up with the comics.
No, I didn't. But I think one season of Pepper and Happy that'd be good. That's it. One season. That's it.
Don't even make it a season. Make it a 4-part special event. Like,
Oh yeah.
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 30 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
30,
like,
45-minute
hey,
episodes.
this is what happens when Iron Man is being Iron Man, and someone has to like maintain
Here's what takes place in
everything
the
else.
the events of Iron Man 1, 2, 3, and then
Yeah,
Avengers.
they're just dealing. They just casually mention, oh, they're in Ragnarok or something, or what's the not Ragn? What's the Thor's?
yeah.
place?
Oh, Asgard.
Yeah. Like, oh, they're in Asgard this weekend. We gotta manage the financial budget. Is like out of the roof though.
It's
like,
just 3 hours of Pepper in an office just typing on a little calculator
and dealing with
and going over
meetings.
nothing else. Just a couple of phone calls. You don't hear the other end of the phone. You just hear her end of the conversation. She hangs up. She just goes,
And her hiring the other assistant that comes in that
Mhm.
beats up Stark. No, that was Black Widow.
Yeah.
No, there was another one.
I don't know.
There was a brunette one that came in after.
Are you
Black
talking about
Widow.
the one in 3 that was like,
Yeah.
yeah, because that was like a non-assistant thing, I don't think.
Oh.
Because like that was who he met originally with AIM. With AIM and that whole thing, because she came up with the science behind the
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
regeneration.
Yeah. Yeah. Like bringing her on.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the hiring process of.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I cannot work here anymore. Well, why? The building has blown up 4 times. I can't come into work like this anymore. Every other day, there's a new alien coming to destroy my office.
And with that, I think we end our Iron Man episode of the Two Raccoons. and a
Our
Trench Coat
Iron Man,
podcast.
pirates, everything else.
Yeah, our
podcast.
grab bag episode here. If
There you go. There's the title, the grab bag episode.
Yeah.
If you'd like to reach out to us, you can email us at tworaccoonspodcast@gmail.com. That's with 2 C's, 2 O's, and no spaces. Or you can leave a comment in the comments down below for this episode.
Special guest, where can they find you?
Any underscore the vigilante, Emma underscore vigilante. Depends on the platform. I think they have my links, so you can link them. I'm also known as Mrs. Microphone on this podcast exclusively.
Yep, you're
Even though
welcome.
I am not married yet, it is still Miss technically, governmentally.
You're
It's only,
close
only about a
enough.
year left.
Yeah, we are nearing down on our 1 year until I'm actually legally Mrs. Microphone. That will be my government name.
A year and 2
We're changing
weeks.
Yeah,
Almost
that's
perfectly
right.
to the
Yeah.
day once this episode airs.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, they have my links. We can put them in the description or whatever, wherever you guys put them. I don't post a lot on platforms, but I'm there. I am lurking.
What about you, some guy with the hat? Where can they find you?
Well, right now you can probably ask the scammers that are calling my phone where you can find me. I'm sure they'd love to know because all I'm giving them is I live at 4815 Oceanic Drive in Raleigh, North Carolina, zip code 16234, because that is just lost references the address. What about
As for
you?
myself, you can find me on some guy with a mic on multiple platforms, mostly Twitch. I'm
Not
happy.
Twitter. Not Twitter.
No, I don't have an X account.
Ew.
It's
so
Twitter, bitch.
Anyway,
It's
you're
Twitter.
interrupting my plug right now. That's really
Oh.
actually very unprofessional.
Sorry.
You're not supposed to do that ever.
Sorry.
That's like a huge faux pas in the industry.
Wow, we should dox
Apologies.
her address in the comments below.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. We'll forgive it this once. You can find me as some guy with a mic. Big news, big awesome news. I am officially going to be a PNG tuber. I have everything set up to have a fun little talking character in the bottom right of my screen when I play games. I'm going to start streaming this coming fall to winter because I bought a house, and in the summer I have a lot of things I have to do around the house, but in the winter I won't.
There's no lawn to mow in the winter
Me just drive my tractor around
on
like
the snow.
just brrrr. But all right. Thank you for joining us on this slightly longer episode of the Two Raccoons and Trenchcoat podcast. I have been your co-host.
That's some guy with the mic who just mentioned he was the co-host. I've been your host for the episode, Some Guy with the Hat. Joined again by Miss Microphone. Thank you all for listening. Have a good whenever it is you listen to this. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Da-da-da-da-da. Done.